Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. This is the brother Yachanan from the GMS Houston Church, and this is just a quick lesson touching on Alligator Alcatraz. I did a lesson previously, I believe a few months back, you know, going into Alligator Alcatraz and the atrocities that were going on there. And now, as of I believe June 22nd, 2026, Alligator Alcatraz is closed down. Now that doesn't mean uh, there aren't other places like Alligator Alcatraz. There are numerous places like this. Detention centers, concentration camps, whatever you want to call them, where they're keeping Jake, and they're saying they're using this for, or they're saying that they're doing this for immigration and public safety, and we're only taking criminals. Whereas when you look into it, the majority of people that are kept in these detention centers or concentration camps have no criminal record. So, and they weren't here illegally either. So this is Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 20, 12 and 10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So a righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, meaning that we're given into Esau Edom's hands, the so-called white man, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, we're given into his hands. You Negroes came, served slavery over here. It's not even recognized, the kind of atrocities that, our people have been through. The Native Americans, the Latinos, all this, you've been terrorized this entire time. And no matter what kind of mercy or whatever, this devil shows towards you, it's still cruel. He has no mercy. So a righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. And I'm going to look at that word for tender mercies real quick. That's 87356 Raham, and it says compassion. Let's look at that. Compassion is the emotional and behavioral response that arises when recognizing suffering coupled with a genuine desire to ease it. I'm about to have a little fun. No, that's not even. I forgot my phone. My phone was messing up. Do I want to say minorities, or I'll do it like this? Watch it. It's gonna watch it say some bullshit. Yeah, they made Wick. Uh, yeah, the United States has put in here. Does America show compassion towards blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos? And here it says the United States has a mixed record. Okay. While the nation has established civil rights laws, and that would, yeah, it's mixed, all right. Like, there was white people that were abolitionists, and you wouldn't be free without those abolitionists. And there was white people that died for civil rights. The United States has a mixed record. While the nation has established civil rights laws, people had to die for that. People had to protest and do all kinds of bullshit just where you can go and be a fucking part of the fucking stupid system. So you can, anyway, while the nation has established civil rights laws and social programs to promote equality, These communities continue to face systemic racism, historical trauma, and disparities in wealth, housing, and healthcare. The relationship between America and these groups is defined by both foundational struggles for equality and ongoing systemic challenges. Okay, bunch of nothing. Black Americans' history, shaped by the legacy of chattel slavery, Jim Crow segregation, and state-sanctioned violence. Yeah, that's state-sanctioned violence. That's terrorism. Let's look at that. What is it? I'm a little bit all over the place, but I'm gonna come back. State-sanctioned violence refers to the use of physical force, intimidation, systemic oppression, or lethal action that is explicitly endorsed, legally shielded, or directly carried out by a government and its institutions. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna read from that. So, present reality, black adults are significantly more likely than white adults to report experiencing racial discrimination. I saw a white person saying that black people were black supremacists because they make fun of white people. That's not true. Black adults are significantly more likely than. Where's your source? Black adults are significantly more likely than adults to report experiencing racial discrimination and mistreatment by criminal justice system and obstacles to building generational wealth. Public perception: majorities of black Americans feel the country has not made enough progress on racial equality. You're not gonna fucking get it. Whereas many white Americans view historical progress more favorably. Yeah, you can sit next to me. You look, we got the same restrooms. We got the same water fountains. You can eat at the same table. Uh, you can get watermelon any day of the week. Native Americans is defined by forced removal from tribal lands, assimilation policies, and a legacy of government-funded boarding schools aimed at eradicating indigenous cultures. Present reality, indigenous communities suffer from disproportionately high rates of poverty, incarceration, and underfunded healthcare. Native Americans also face unique challenges with treaty rights and sovereignty. While there has been recent progress, historic Latinos is shaped by annexation of Mexican territories and Bracero program, and varied experiences of immigration and integration into the U.S. racial hierarchy. And Latinos just ain't Mexicans. But anyway, that's fine. Latinos frequently encounter racial profiling, stereotypes, and discrimination in employment and housing. Additionally, Afro Latinos often face overlapping barriers due to colorism. Yeah, you talking to one, you hearing one talk right now, you know. But it's interesting, because this whole time, like I've been raised around, what I thought was Southern Kingdom, but it could be Gad or Reuben or whatever. But they look like black people. They're treated like black people. But my father or me, I'm Issachar. But hey, when you see me, whatnot, you think I'm just a mixed black person or whatever. You probably think I'm you know half white, whatever like that. But no, I'm Issachar. You know. But anyway, and it happens. Black people think I'm black. Mexicans, they think I'm Mexican, whatever like that. And then some people, they know you're not. Anyway, and then you have Mexicans that don't think I'm Mexican or whatever because I can't speak Spanish, and it's like, nah, I was colonized over here. I wasn't. Anyway, so hey, that's from that. We're gonna go look at this. Did Alligator Alcatraz close down? And it says the Florida Migrant Detention Center, and just showing the history of this place, they have not shown any mercy. And that was just a quick little couple of bullet points. Meanwhile, it says this devil sends is mounted up to the heavens. So that's just a quick little three little bullet point, 3 paragraph thing. Meanwhile, there's all kinds of evidence about this devil and his wicked doing. All kinds of things that aren't listed. Thinking about the Tuskegee experiments. After they got caught doing that and all that was exposed, guess what? They went down to Guatemala, and did the same thing. But anyway, the Florida migrant detention facility known as Alligator Alcatraz is shutting down permanently as of June 2026. State vendors were ordered to begin full demobilization on June 22nd after the facility was cleared of all remaining detainees. So this is just a few days ago. I think today is the 24th, maybe. But anyway, says demobilization order. Companies hired to operate the facility were notified on June 22nd, 2026 to begin full demobilization. The process involves removing fencing, trailers, and other temporary structures. Detainee transfer. The final detainees were removed from the site last week, while officials initially cited safety concerns regarding the 2026 hurricane season. Sources indicate that the closure is permanent. It says future use once cleared, the site located at the Dade Collier Training and Transition Airport is expected to return to its original function as a small airport for training pilots. So whatever the actual reason they are, closing this, whether it's cost or funding or humanitarian rights, it's all BS because they're just picking up and moving somewhere else. Really, this is a escalating cost. The primary driver of the shutdown is massive financial burden. The total cost for the short-lived experiment, that's all you are. All you are, Jake, you're just a fucking experiment, is estimated at $1.2 billion. And that's the tender mercies of the wicked, You just a fucking experiment. They got you out here in a fucking swamp, all kinds of mosquitoes and alligators. And that's why they called it Alligator Alcatraz, because it's surrounded by wildlife and it's to deter you from wanting to escape. Meanwhile, they've put this $1.2 billion into this facility. Meanwhile, it's just trailers, wire fencing. Where'd all that money go? You're feeding, the detainees, your captives, bullshit scraps, people getting sick. I'm pretty sure people have died here and they just cover it up. But legal and humanitarian pressure. During its year of operation, the facility faced intense scrutiny from human rights groups and faith leaders. Okay. The timeline, it opened on July 3rd, 2025, and the 5,000-bed facility was championed by Governor Ron DeSantis and President Donald Trump as a model for state-led immigration enforcement. Well, it's not looking too good if it ain't even fucking last a year. Shit, y'all hold everything y'all doing. Y'all money is collapsing. Good. Everything that y'all spending y'all money on, those endeavors coming to naught. But let's see here. What's the other one happened? What happened to the migrants? The migrants held at Alligator Alcatraz Detention Center in the Florida Everglades were transferred to other immigration or other ICE facilities across the country or deported. So they're not telling you where they went. Matter of fact, most of the people, they don't know where they went. Let's see here. What else did I have? Did anyone die at Alligator Alcatraz? Official records that no one has died at the Alligator Alcatraz Immigration Detention Facility. However, the camp has been subject to detainee collapse. In August 2025, a Venezuelan detainee collapsed and became unconscious. He was initially reported dead by loved ones who lost contact with him, but it was later confirmed that he was hospitalized and subsequently transferred to another federal facility. Where's the others? There was something else I was reading. So they could say, "Oh, we debunked that," all that kind of stuff. Alligator Alcatraz is closing primarily due to escalating operational costs and unsanitary conditions. You can scrap that unsanitary conditions because they don't give a fuck about that. Despite its 2025 opening as a major immigration initiative, vendors began dismantling the facility. Okay. Cost and maintenance. Okay, that's just a thing where the pages keep changing. So that's fine. Y'all can have that. Whatever. Hey, they're not releasing the prisoners. They're not releasing their prisoners. They're just sending them to other facilities. Once they send them to these other facilities, whether they be here in Texas, California, Arizona, wherever they are, you know, they can disappear them. They can strike the records. You have people where their records have completely disappeared, and it's like they were never here. Or they send them to a foreign country. They can send them back to their home country, a foreign country, a third party country, and then have them in the prisons there. And those prisons also get a kickback. So, hey, this was in the previous lesson I did. This was, last year. But anyway, your destruction is coming soon, Esau, Edom. Matter of fact, before I get that, let me get this. Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 6. You know what? I'm gonna start at the top. Isaiah 47 and verse 1. And it says, "Mourning for Babylon. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. Hey, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. So sit down in the dust, meaning your rulership is over. It's over for you. You're getting ready to go into slavery. Sit down in the dust. Sit down where you belong, you fucking serpent. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans." And that's Babylon the Great. Let's get that. I got a few minutes. I don't give a fuck. Gotta clock in sometime. This is Psalms 137 and verse 7. "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem." So remember Edom. Remember the Edomites. Remember them. Remember what they did. Remember that perpetual hatred that they have. Who said, raise it, even to the foundation of the temple, or the foundation thereof. So remember Edom, how they came and they helped the Babylonians. And then it also says later, matter of fact, I'll get it, Lord willing. Verse 8, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee, as thou hast served us." So they destroyed the temple. Let me see here. Where does it say that? No, that's not it. It's like, let me see here. They destroyed. They helped the. Right. Okay. This is First Ezra chapter 4 and verse 45. Thou also hast vowed to build up the temple which the Edomites burned when Judea was made desolate by the Chaldees. So that's the Babylonians when they came. So now let's go back. So remember them. Thou hast also vowed to build up the temple which the Edomites burned when Judea was made desolate by the Chaldees. So this is what the Edomites did. That perpetual hatred. They've always hated us because of our birthright. It's a perpetual hatred that was passed down from Esau, their forefather. So, O daughter, Psalms 137 and verse 8, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee, as thou hast served us." So, hey, we're gonna be glad when this is your turn. When it's your turn, when this is coming, hey, because you're already here. We already see your civilization collapsing. It's in motherfucking free fall. You can talk about us. We was kings and we was everything. We was angels and we was fuck you fucking Edomites. That's why your shit is motherfucking collapsing in real time. We can see it every day. Another crack popping up. Another leak springing up. More and more information coming out about you fucking disgusting vile beings. I said that beings with a hard B. You Edomites. I fucking hate you devils. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, because you've never been touched. You've been fucking hoeing and going around causing all kinds of chaos and destroying lives and doing whatever you wanted to do because it was in the power of your hand. You've been doing everything. Now you about to get touched. Oh, you getting touched right now. Shit, your agriculture is collapsing. The farmers are fucked up, committing suicide, not getting fucking bailed out. Man, this is good for you. Good for you. Come down and sit in the dust. O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. This ain't the place to be no more. The American dream is dead. Take thee millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. So everything, you being exposed all around. Every day, your own people exposing you, and you being exposed left, right, front, center, back, 360, whole 360 degrees. Hey, the whole, not just 360 degrees on a 2D plane, but on a 3D plane. Motherfucking, like that shit, let me see. Let me see here. I don't know. Is that how you spell it? It better know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You being exposed like this shit on all levels, how it's, it's supposed to be the 360 design or whatever. You being exposed all around. That just came to mind. And Salaki, I'm being silly. I fucking hate this devil, dude. I'm fucking Isaiah 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. And we looking at you with fucking microscopes. Looking at you all over, examining every part of you. Look at this fucking devil. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. And the Lord is taking vengeance for us. The Lord is bringing you down. The Lord is plaguing you. The Lord is sending the plagues of Egypt upon you. The Lord is turning the whole world against you. You're being exposed for the vile man that you are. And it says, I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. The Lord ain't going to meet you in a head-to-head battle. No, he's coming in the chariots, his majestic army. Gonna come and fucking zap you. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, or Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts is his name. The Holy One of Israel, who you've been propping up. We're a Judeo-Christian civilization. We believe in the Bible. We're gonna rebuild the third temple. We're got a red heifer. The Lord ain't with you. The Lord is getting ready to smear shit on your fucking face. As for our Redeemer, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. It's over for you. Get into darkness. Get into obscurity. Fuck you, nigga. I was wroth with my people. Yeah, we transgressed. We fucked up. We fucked up bad. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. So we've been sold into slavery. We've gone into captivity. We've been sold to the enemy. We've been given into your hands, Esau, Edom, and you can't fucking deny it. But black people sold other black people. But the Arab slave trade. Black people sold black people. Fuck you, nigga. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou heavily laid thy yoke. So that's you. That's you all fucking day. And thou saidst, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart. neither didst thou remember the latter end of it. So you ain't remember that you go into slavery. You don't remember. Is it? You didn't remember. You didn't remember. This is Jeremiah 40. No, I'm sorry. Is it? Ah, Salakia. Um, let's see here. Right. Okay, there it is. Jeremiah 30 and verse 16. Therefore, all that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. So, hey, this is what you got to look forward to, Esau, Edom, you other nations, all of you. You got captivity to look forward to, and it's not. Hey, look, hey, we you ain't gonna have it as easy as we had it, and that shit was not easy. So, hey, Lord willing, this is edifying. Hey, shalom.